I have some serious questions about this Dayton shooting. And one of the things I have a question with is, why are they all of a sudden claiming a dead man? A pure D 100% dead man is responsible for the shooting. They are trying to claim this young kid that just came out of nowhere, supports Antifa and all that mess, may be responsible for the shooting. I hate to say it, folks, but I'm not buying it. But at the end of this video, I want to hear your thoughts. I want you to be the judge. Things are not adding up here, especially with what's going on now. I'm not really worried about the red flag laws, and I am concerned about Trump when he puts out stuff of this magnitude.
That doesn't mean that there's not going to be some crazy person, but that's what we want to do. We want to take the guns out of the hands of crazy, demented, sick people.
This poor man is up against the wall. I'm not going to rag on him because I'm going to tell you right now, he's in a very tough spot. People have to understand this from both sides. And I'm not saying support the red flag all. Let me make it clear. I think he's figured out that's not the way to go. But at the same time, it's a tough choice. We're going to break down Ohio. And maybe then people get a better understanding what the hell's really going on. And hopefully this man, and he's been pretty good about reaching out to the public as far as the truth. It's time to break down Dayton, Ohio, and the shooting that occurred there. Fed up warrior here. For starters, here's that chart again. I want you to keep this in mind. The whole damn video. Why? This is just one part of the equation. It's like the Washington Post and CIA. They have had a comfy relationship for a very long time. The DNC is in cahoots with all this. DNC and any Democratic person that serves with the Democratic Party. Now, are Republicans part of this too? I don't know. But I find it suspicious and convenient some things that shouldn't be happening are happening. Now, towards the end, I'm going to break down an agenda. And it's going to lead to an epilogue video. I'm going to make the announcement now. There will be an epilogue video that follows this next day or so. And we'll break down the results of everything that's going on and what people need to do. Things have happened since. And that's what people need to understand. Instead of letting it happen, it's time to take arms. I will click on this, but I'm going to tell you what has conveniently happened all of a sudden. This is Connor Betts. This gentleman died in 2014. He resembles the shooter in freaking Dayton, Ohio. Here in just a little bit, if I can pull it up, I'm going to bring to your attention of a couple of videos that have surfaced. You need to break this down for yourself. But see, I had this posted back on August the 4th. Guess what's happened to it? Why is this page not available? Is it because of the family? Or there's something going on here that nobody, the ones who are trying to put out the agenda, don't want to come out. I ain't gonna lie, folks. This is becoming a nuisance. Folks, I'm about to show you some incriminating evidence. It's gonna raise more questions than answers. I want you to keep this in mind, folks. This is from a news anchor out of KUTV. I think it's somewhere in Ohio. Anyway, what he has uncovered may shed some light as to what may have happened in Dayton.
We're outside of Ned Pepper's. Dayton police officer running on the top of the screen to engage the suspect.
Now that's what they're claiming.
The suspect entered the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. That's him.
Okay, this is supposedly the individual who committed the shooting here in Dayton, Ohio. I want to show y'all something right quick because I caught this. It took me about 2 or 3 times to watch this video. I'm going to blow it up for you. I want you to take a look at what he has. Now, they're trying to say he has a Wazzer 10 or an AR-15. Okay? Now here in a little bit, I'm about to talk to you and discuss with you that there may be some inconsistencies with the weapon he had. Now, I want you to look at this over here. Here in a little bit, I'm going to present a theory. Now, it is very important you understand why that theory is going to come into play. The key thing you noticed, His face was covered. How do they know this was freaking Connor Betts? How do they know? By the way, I will put the full video in the description. It will also show another side of the surveillance cameras. So I'll put the link in the description here from Facebook. Come over here and take a look for yourselves. Because the bottom line is simple, folks. There are multiple sides to every story. You need to keep that in mind. First of all, are we even sure this man may be connected to Antifa? I not only have some doubts, I have a lot of questions. The man that was struck down in that surveillance video, how do we know that's Connor Betts? Yeah, I know. Police will say, this is Connor Betts. He had this, he had this, he had that. He liked Elizabeth Warren. He was connected to Antifa. He wanted Democrat. He had a manifesto. Where's proof? No, seriously, where's the proof? Pretty much almost at the end of this, I'm going to present to you a theory. And this was brought to one of my followers on Facebook. You decide for yourself. But keep this in mind. Don't call me a crackpot. Just know that there are things whistling around out here. And I have a lot of questions about Dayton. I've had a lot of questions about these other two shootings. But this one brings me the most questions. Especially being someone come forward and said, hey, there's some things that don't add up here. What you're about to see is some faker than fake mess. You're about to see some fakeness here. This is out of CNN. They've been known for this fake news mess, man. Look at this. Look at this. What are they pushing here? What is their end game? What is their agenda? Number one, I already showed you surveillance video of the damn bar. And we saw the real footage. This is faker than a $3 bill. I'm sorry. But this is the kind of propaganda they pushing. They pushing that this young man went into a bar, shot a bunch of people, and did it because he liked Elizabeth Warren and supported Antifa. I'm not buying it at all. Now they're trying to say that the shooter was a transgender. You guys are getting ridiculous with y'all's theories. You Dems and you liberal publications. You're getting off the charts. You really are getting off the charts. They are saying this is the kid that went into freaking Dayton, Ohio, had Ned Peppers, and had all this stuff wrong with him. Member of Antifa. I don't know. Unlike the other two, something was being pushed harder on this one than the other ones combined. And I'm going to tell you what I know from a friend of mine. One thing is for certain. You have to remember where this is. This is John Kasich's home state. This is the same man that was going to fight to the death at the convention to prevent Donald Trump from being the president of the United States. If what my friend told me is true, Ohio's corrupt. This angers me. This is Ned Pepper's, one of their review pages on Yelp. History is going to dictate what's going on here. They had some good reviews. This one here, this was a little concerning. Clientele was questionable. At any time you hear about anything bad happening at a bar in Oregon District in Dayton, Ohio, 90% of the time it seems that Ned's is involved. Can be the okay to go. Okay. They had issues with cops. They've had issues involving race. I'm not making this up. They got decent ratings. Complain about terrible service. DJ was terrible. Strange mix of people. Bikers, old men. He even took a picture. How many bouncers are at the front door? Here we go. This is what I was talking about. If you're a woman of color, Muslim, you are not welcome here. Muslims, you know, it is what it is. Bad service. That was another issue why people were rating this sucker. I'm giving you an open-eyed view, ladies and gentlemen. See, if you're looking for a place where dudes suck around dragging their knuckles on the ground and women wearing clown makeup like epileptic cats, Ned Peppers is in the place for you. A combination, was it a good place? I don't know. Was it a bad place? I don't know. But this is one comment where it indicated some racism. I saw others. Now, what the mainstream media is saying on the weapon, we're going to go to that for a minute. And I say it like that because it needs to be aware. They're trying to say it's an AR-15 style weapon. Okay? Hold on. Come on, I need sea cleaner. I need sea cleaner. Yeah, I need sea cleaner. Get the fuck out of here. According to USA Today, the shooter had purchased his .223 caliber weapon online and then had it transferred to a local arms dealer. Police said he affixed his rifle with a 100-round drum, magazine, and carrying 250 rounds on him. I'm gonna say something right now. Judging by that video I showed you earlier, it didn't look like he had a drum on it. I don't know what the hell happened there in Dayton on August the 4th, that morning. But there are some things that ain't adding up to this whole damn story. One thing is for certain. I'm gonna put a theory out there, and I want y'all's input on this. Do you really think Connor Betts committed the shooting? The obituary that came out in 2014, that Connor also coincidentally had a sister named Megan Betts. Was this a hate crime motivated by someone who joined Antifa? Or was there something other involved, like a bad drug deal gone wrong? The people in Ohio that knows what happened knows what the hell really happened. I'm not buying this, folks. One thing is for certain. This poor man has been dragged into the middle by four groups of people. The anti-gun left, Antifa, and the Democratic Socialists of America. His supporters himself and true constitutionalists who feel that he may be crossing lines if he passes a red flag law or does universal background checks. I'm gonna tell you one thing this whole damn country as a whole needs to do. Y'all need to pray. This man is irritated. I'm irritated about the fact I don't think we're told the truth. We're not told the truth about freaking Gilroy. We're not being told the truth about El Paso. And we damn sure ain't being told the truth about Dayton, Ohio, and the shooting that happened there. The people in Ohio, I have a feeling, knows what really happened. They need to come out. And these social media giants need to stop censoring them and let them speak out. Because those people are the ones that knows really what happens. Because something ain't adding up here. And it's pissing me off. The next day or two, I'm going to do an epilogue video. And after the epilogue video, I'm going to discuss with you about a major threat that may be on the horizon. We may be repeating history, folks. 2 videos down the road, I will explain why. But you need to pray, because this man's doing everything he can, and to a certain degree, both sides of the tracks are blaming him for what's happened. It's not right. Folks, let me know what you think. Please share the video.